Hey YouTube, this your girl Black Barbie. I'm going to give you a tutorial on how to get a purple and pink smoky eye. First you want to prime your eyes before you start applying anything on there. Use any type of primer. I use the NYX Base primer in Skintone. And then you want to use the NYX Hot Pink Jumbo Pencil and just want to fill in your eyes with that. Filling it all the way in, making sure you don't get any at the bottom of your eyelids. Also, you want to use your MAC 227 Large Fluff brush to blend that in really good. And blend it in really well so that you don't get any creases when you're applying your eyeshadow and other products to your eyes. So I'm going to blend that in really good, making sure none is under my eye. And we're going to use the NYX box of eyeshadows with the 112 colors, and we're going to use the pink one. Now when you're applying this eyeshadow, make sure you dab it and just pat it on your eye. I don't rub it, I just pat it on my eye and I slowly build it. I don't just put a lot on there, I slowly build to get it how I want it to look. So just slowly build it on both of your eyes. And, I mean, you can have it, you know, like mine's, or you can do it heavier. I'm going out during the day, so I prefer lighter during the day. And at night, I prefer having it heavier. And that brush that I'm using is my MAC, that looks like my MAC 217 blending brush. Also, for your crease, you're going to use the NYX 112 color box of eyeshadows, and you want to use your 224 tapered brush for that and do the same thing. You want to blend it, you want to apply it slowly and build it. Now this color really doesn't show up very well, but I mean it just helps whenever you want to put, like, to make it smoky right there. It helps not to be so bold. Then you're going to use the one all the way at the top. It's like a very light pink. And you want to just put that on your brow bone. And of course, building it up there. Using the same brush also, the Tapered blending brush 224. So just add that, and also after you add that, you want to use your what's the other brush? Just the black brush. Actually, you want to use the 224 black brush to do the smoky look, and you want to make it darker on the corner, and when you tend to go inside your eye, you want to make it a little lighter and the outside be a little darker, just like I did. Now that's the 224 brush that I'm using now. The brush before that was the 222 brush, so my bad on that one. And you want to just build it slowly also, and then make the outside a little bit darker to make it look more smoky. And that's the look you'll get. Now, after I do mine, I usually like to go back and highlight my brow bone a little bit more because the smokiness kind of doles it out. So that's what you do. You just go back and just fill in, like, you can fill in the pink if you want, and you can fill in your brow bone, but I'm pretty much satisfied with what my pink's looking like. So I just blend it a little bit more just so it doesn't look cakey and powdery. And then you're going to use the MAC, that's the NYX Smolder eyeliner pencil, and you just want to apply that under your eye, inside your waterline, and that lasts all day. Sometimes it smears, so just be careful with that. Some people prefer to use the engraved, but I like that one. And then you're going to use the Blacktrack eyeliner from MAC with the 266 small MAC angle brush. And you just want to apply that to your top lid and make it just a dark, skinny line. And do that to both lids. I normally just use this stuff just to be a guide for when I put my liquid liner on, because I don't really think this liner gets dark enough, so it just helps my liner look straight. But after that, I use the MAC LiquidLast Liner Point Black. Now, this is some very powerful stuff. This stuff stays on all day and the next day, so you need a good makeup remover to get this off. I prefer the MAC makeup wipes. That works really well, and also the Olay makeup remover wipes helps, but this stuff stays on all day. Nothing can get it off. I don't care if you rub your eyes, it's going to last all day. So now what I did was I applied my lashes, and you can use whatever kind of mascara you want. I didn't use any mascara because these lashes are very long, and I mean, I like them. And the lashes are Envy by Kiss KP18. So, Paparazzi 02. And then, the foundation I'm using is Studio Fix Foundation in NW45. And I'm using my MAC 187 Duo Fibre Brush. Normally, I don't dab it all over my face like that, but I put too much on the brush, so I usually do one cheek at a time, but I just usually blend that all in. So, just blend it in very well, as good as you can. And when that's all blended in, you want to use like a wedge sponge. I use the one from MAC just to make sure I don't leave any streaks on my face, because that brush, I don't think it blends it very well. So just to be, secure, I use the wedge sponge because I know that's going to blend in whatever didn't blend. And I like the Studio Fix because you can build that. You can really build that. So I just put it on. I put it on kind of heavy now, but normally, I put on a little bit lighter because I add other products to my face. But that's what it looks like blended in. And then I go back over it with the MAC 150 large powder brush just to make sure everything's like blended in really well. Because when the sun hits it, that's when you can see the streaks. Well, other people can see the streaks, but you can't. So then after that, you can get the MAC Skinfinish, Mineralize Skinfinish. I use that in dark, and I just apply that over my whole entire face. And it just gives it like a flawless look. I really like it. So I blend that in really well. And then I use the MAC Blot Pressed Powder in dark because that sucks up any oil that's in your face to, make your makeup look shiny. That does the job. And as you can see, I just dab that on. I don't really, well, I kind of rub it, but I don't rub it too hard. And then I use the MAC 150 brush again to blend all of that in. And to top it off, I use the, what is that called? The blush. The Frankly Scarlet MAC blush. I'm sorry, I had to think of what it was. But that blush comes on really good, and I really like it. But this is the final look, and check out the pictures that's coming up at the end.